Hey, buddy, or nobody. Well, if somebody, obviously. That must be Allison. We do have sound. Good. Need to turn that off. Okay. Now you are going to find out why I'm called Professor Trash Panda. Because I'm going to build shit out of garbage. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Got that part cut. So, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. I think I'm going to be making a aim walker, something that was going to be part of the story that me and Allison are working on. Yeah, I'm doing this mostly for other people that might watch this later. Now, one big problem is right now this is pretty much all the glue I have, and in the past it's not worked very well for glue. Works really good as a covering for painted things. I probably should have grabbed the gloss for this instead of the matte. Where the hell is the sandpaper? But with plastic, you gotta sand it. Because if you don't sand it, nothing's gonna stick to it. It's designed to be that way, actually. And since I can't, this isn't a wrap, this is actually part of the plastic. I really need to make sure that this smooth surface is not so smooth anymore. You'll see me doing this on the action figures too, where I'm going to be sticking something, or if I'm going to be painting an entire face. The other day I showed this off and it hadn't been cut yet. Nothing like a jigsaw to do a horrible job of cutting. I'm not even sure how I have this thing. I don't even have a dishwasher. I'm glad I put that camera up high. You couldn't see anything if I didn't. But that's actually my big kick. My friends all know I do stuff. I build stuff out of trash. So they give me stuff. This is from my friend and boss, Rob. And actually, pretty much this entire build's probably going to be from him. Sorry if the camera's going in and out of focus. It's kind of leaning against the table and the table moves. Oh. Okay. Perfect. So I know that there are people who watch these videos after I post them. And I know there's people out there who are probably missing my old style of doing it. But the truth is, the old style wasn't working for me. I have no time to edit videos for 3 times a week. Nobody wants to watch an 8-hour video. And I definitely don't have time to do voiceovers. So, though I'm probably not going to stay on YouTube, because obviously YouTube does not like to support people who might make it money when there's people out there who will make it money. I may switch to Twitch, or I may do a simulcast. Either way, who knows? It might work out well. A little bit of distance in. Of course, if I switch over to Twitch, it won't automatically come up on YouTube, which means I'll probably have to edit. I'll definitely have to go through and find all the times I cussed, cut those out, because Twitch doesn't have a problem with you cussing, but YouTube sure does. You know, what started making YouTube money suddenly became against the rules for YouTube when they started making money. Does that make sense to anybody else? It doesn't make any damn sense to me. Because we're now making money, the stuff that made us money before can't make us money anymore. Well, that's the same as saying, we want your money, but you're not willing to let us do whatever we want? Yeah, piss off. I hate this glue. No, I am perfectly all right to say something controversial. I just can't tell somebody where they can stick it. That's the problem. Used to be you could tell people, say words that are not usually socially acceptable, but nobody cared. Then one ad company says, well, we don't want people saying stuff like that. So all of a sudden, the rule changed. Mostly, I think it was just the greedy heads, especially the woman that was current between here and the current guy. I mean, he's changed a lot. You can actually get away with saying certain words that you couldn't say for a while. I mean, the algorithm really didn't like when you said something along the lines of unalived. No, I'm not going to say what the word actually is. It still doesn't like it. I don't understand what the problem with red rum is. I mean, come on. It's part of reality. This goddamn plastic glue. So, is anybody else looking forward to watching Jake Paul get beaten within an inch of his life? All I got to say is it's well overdue. He's going to go into a boxing match with Mike Tyson, probably one of the greatest boxers to ever live, and a man who is known for biting other people's ears off. I really need to get some new glue. Some new good glue. Maybe I should start adding the Patreon code on here. Maybe somebody will start going, hey, yeah, we want in on that. But as for the Paul brothers, his younger brother was actually better known than he was, and he screwed up his life by disrespecting a human being who had unalived himself in a forest. Yeah, I'm saying these on purpose just to make you mad, by the way. Honestly, I don't expect them to ever monetize me, so... I should have grabbed my saw. Yes, but it's a required one if you want to ever get monetized on YouTube. Of course, if I ever decide to start editing these streams, get a wild hair, then, well, I'll have to worry more about... I probably will take the sound out anyways. Definitely should have grabbed my saw. That shit seems to be working. Maybe I'm just not... Maybe I should have remembered the sand. Can you hear that? Sounds like I better go close the door. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. Definitely won't be having anybody coming in and interrupting me doing this. Okay, one more attempt to get this thing glued in there. Smells like nail polish. Hopefully everybody will remember that I actually do a show on Saturday nights. The dogs don't care. Well, that actually did work that time. Huh. Surprisingly enough, the cement actually does work. I don't remember how Teen Spirit smelt. I know what the song was about, but the antiperspirant, I can't remember what it smelt like. I still couldn't believe they actually did that. Hello, other person who never says anything. Welcome to the feed. Ah, bloody hell. Doesn't do any good to try to tell on them, Lacey. Because I have no interest. I don't care. You know, I bought this stuff because it's supposed to be basically a super glue, and it doesn't work. I mean, I guess I could try what I see everybody else doing with it. But honestly, I don't expect it to work any way I put it. So man, I wish I could find my bottle of good stuff. But I don't know where it went. Screw it. I don't care. It's really funny because it works really well on that stuff. Okay. Let's pop this in here. Well, actually, there is a way around that. Gonna need something to have a base for anyways. Cut that shit off there. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking gonna have to switch to Twitch. Maybe I might get some more people over there. You never know. It can't be worse than it is here. It's just that Twitch is so geared towards video games and stuff that they don't really even have a spot for people like me. Yet somehow people like Susu and several others that don't do video game content somehow make all kinds of gains over there. So I don't know. Maybe I can do it over there. There supposedly is a fairly good-sized community that doesn't do video games, but I've never seen them. You need to be very, very liberal with this stuff. Conservation will not work here. Bring the whole canopy forward. Make sure. Where the hell is other napkins? I swear, this is the longest you've stayed, person who never says anything. Hey, Allison, would you mind adding, I'll take care of it after this. Never mind. Come on. Get off there. Now, let's move back over to this. Hey, the reason I'm using this particular figure is because this particular figure is larger than most of the Marvel Legends stuff. So if it's big enough to fit for them, then it's big enough for Marvel Legends. And I don't have an AIM figure anyways. Maybe one of these days I can fix that. You know, it'd be really nice if there was a crafting based site. Only going to be doing the basics tonight. So probably going to call it quits at a 1 hour. Next time you guys may get to watch me dismantle a printer, because I think I've got an idea of what I need to do. Son of a... Come on, damn you. Why do you have to have such a wide bit of setting just to be able to have a straight back? So what I need to be at is an angle. You might even see me do some plastic welding. Oh, the watcher left. That's too bad. They stayed for a while this time, though. What? What's a what if story? What if the watcher stayed longer? Smartass. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just not giving you the pleasure. You know, this is always going to bother me. Spend $3.99 on some highly, but considerably smaller than it should be, bottle of glue. And this shit doesn't work worth a crap. Spend 25 cents on a throwing there a clearance bottle of Mod Podge. I can't believe this shit was $5.99. God. But a clearance bottle of Mod Podge. And it sticks to this stuff like nothing. Mod Podge, when it's not on clearance, is cheap. Let's switch over to a more Marvel figure. Even though she can't freaking sit down straight either. Yeah, she's definitely getting a different body than what she's got. Okay. And we'll try this one again. I know what I need. I need to be the Trash Panda. I need to be true to who I am, the Lord and Master of being a Trash Panda. Ew. And of course, I have to grab the only two in the entire thing that are completely busted. It's a good thing I'm going to need to paint this whole thing with this Mod Podge. Otherwise, I'd be mad right now. All right. So we put that in there. Have it all the way back here. Put that in there. Yep. That's exactly the way I need it. Okay. Everything needs to come down. Everything. That includes you, you stupid popsicle sticks. I said it was an aim walker. I said that when we started, after you were already in. It is both a transport, a working mule, and a defensive device all at the same time. Why? Because it's AIM. You know those guys are never going to build anything that it doesn't have multiple purposes. Oh. Okay, I think this time I will announce the next stream today. And everyone will get to know Trash Panda means I go through the trash and take things out and build shit with it. Do not want glue on that. Even if I do need a new cutting pad. You know, stuff works really well for certain things. Just doesn't work very well for other things. Actually, want that to be a little bit lower. Kind of want that out here. What we'll do instead of what I originally planned is we'll glue this in behind it and to it. So take this out and set it to the side because we don't want it to continue to get oh yeah, I'll fucker that up. Ooh, shouldn't be doing this in an unventilated room. Oh. I wonder. About to do something stupid. Oh yeah, that shit's highly acidic. Didn't go as far through as I thought it would. But it definitely ain't going to work on foam. Almost all the way through. Ooh, it's made it all the way through. And that's why you test your stuff on foam. You always test your glues on foam. Because you don't just automatically assume that it's not going to be a problem. It might not be a problem on the chair. Because the chair has already got that stuff all over it. Well, it's got Mod Podge all over it. Which works really well as a sealant against other things. So I'll probably be able to spray paint this. Yep. Figures. I'm very disappointed by this stuff. I'm going to have to recut that. You fit tightly in there. All right. Well, we'll call the stream good for the night. I will be back on Tuesday, at which point we'll rip apart just for fun. All right. Talk to you in a bit, Allison.